We start with a little true or false as we bounce around the NBA here. TK, you got some cues for us.
That's right, another day, another drama. This time, the drama comes to us from Boston, where Kyrie Irving was getting spicy today. Because when he was asked about his free agency, Kyrie responded, "Ask me July 1st," and that he doesn't owe anybody anything, even if he did say he'd re-sign with Boston during the preseason. Guys, true or false? Kyrie is leaving the Celtics.
I think that's false. I don't think what he said today has any bearing on his decision on July 1st. The guy says stuff from one day to next, and I think he's just trying to show, sort of enact the player's power over the decision process. Okay. He's just showing that they do have the power, and they don't owe anybody anything. Players can do what they want when they want, or they don't have to act, when they're asked, hey, make a decision now. What else is he supposed to say? His decision does come July 1st.
He said a lot today. This is a part of it. I've spent the last 8 years trying to do what everybody else wanted me to do in terms of making my decisions and trying to validate through the media, through other personnel, managers, anybody in this business, and I don't owe anybody bleep. The funny part about what he said today, though, he went on sort of a rant about the media, too, making this a story. And I get it. He sounds frustrated that he's having to be asked about his future plans because of what happened over the past week with the Anthony Davis trade rumors and then Porzingis being traded yesterday and opening up that cap space there in New York, and maybe he'd go there. So he's frustrated with that. But then he talks about, the media making a big deal out of it and all that. But he just made it worse and I'm not saying he has to come out and say his decision again like he'd said in October, I'm doing this. If you'll keep me here in Boston, I'll re-sign. He didn't have to do that, but he made it worse by, complimenting the Knicks and then sort of skirting around, saying, ask me July 1st. He just made this even worse than it maybe had to be. He just could have not even responded to it at all, and maybe that would be better than us making a headline.
Shouldn't he maybe then have clarified what he meant back in October then? Because right now he's saying he is committing to Boston back then, and now he's saying, well, I'm not committing to anybody. If you are the Celtics or a Celtics fan, you're getting a mixed message from him.
So you can change your mind.
No, of course you can change your mind. But that's the thing. Maybe he should have said something about what he said in October today to say, well, I didn't mean that. I just meant, this was one of my preferred options or something like that. But he's in a unique situation because of what happened yesterday. Now that speculation looms that because he grew up in New Jersey, New York's going to have the cap space. He would maybe like to play for the Knicks, so people are going to ask him questions. So I'm not sure how he can answer this without causing some sort of dysfunction. But I think he's gotten himself into a bit of a twist because he said what he said in October, and he said it in front of the fans. And he's like, if you'll have me. And that made it sound like he was like, there's no question, this is where I want to be. Now, today, that's different.
Today what he said, I really don't think will matter come July 1st. We get into trouble when we parse every single little thing throughout a 180-day season that they're asked. They get mics every single day. Yeah, they're going to say different things. We're people. We're human. Of course. And Kyrie Irving likes to talk. One day he'll be, a little crass, and the next day he'll give you something eloquent. He'll give you something deep. And that's totally fine. I just think...
He also did say, we should point out today when he was talking, he said that he believes in Boston's future and considers the Celtics the number one landing spot as of right now. I mean, that was within a lot that he said, but that's, not the juicy headline for sure. I don't know, though, I don't even know if he knows what he's actually going to do come July in terms of what the Celtics are doing. Are they trading for a guy like AD? Are they moving pieces? Is he going to go team up? Does he already have that plan with Anthony Davis or Durant? Who knows? It might change, a couple more times.
You know what I'm surprised hasn't come up today was Kevin Durant's interview in December. He was asked about Kyrie Irving coming to town and watching him play, and he compared Kyrie Irving to Michael and to Kobe and those three guys and how unique they are, and he loves watching Kyrie Irving because of how fluid he is, and he's a one-of-a-kind guy, and he's one of his best friends. Why isn't that coming up?
Oh, so Kyrie's going to the Knicks?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just talk. It's just Feb 1st. I was going to say January, but
no, we're into February.